familiar.
Yeah, thank you. I thought about you.
All right,
The other day. I was telling a story.
Gonna call the meeting to order. All those that can
They
stand,
like
please
that.
do so for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'd like to thank all the members of the audience for showing up on time today.
Well, that would be corrected, all the members of the audience.
The member of the audience.
It scares me, not that.
All right, roll call, please.
All right, we're all present except for Mr. Howe, and I'm told he's coming just slightly after we get started.
All right. The next item, approval of agenda. Some information that we're waiting for isn't ready to be discussed at this time for closed session, so Gary, our attorney, recommended that we remove it from this session, and we'll, I guess, table it till next session, postpone it. Whatever the proper words are, postpone, I think it is. So item 10, we're gonna postpone until the May meeting. Okay, that's the only change that I see that is recommended here. Anybody else have anything they,
Wasn't that the only purpose of this meeting?
the closed session? No.
Yeah, originally it was.
It was one of the ones, but, so anyways,
I would move to approve the
Thank you.
agenda as amended.
Support.
moved and supported, vote please.
Mrs. Chenoweth?
Yes.
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 Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, the consent agenda. Entertain a motion to approve.
I would move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported, vote please.
Mrs. Cooper?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, public comment, Peter?
None.
We were gonna give you 3 minutes, I mean, jeez.
No jokes or
I
anything.
can improvise if you want, but
we'll adjourn the meeting before you do that.
All right,
We want to announce the prayer breakfast for all that's present. If
Go
you
ahead.
haven't got your tickets, they're $10 a piece. It's Thursday, May 2nd at 8 o'clock. The doors open at Highland United Methodist Church. It's our 3rd annual prayer breakfast, and hope y'all can come.
all right, so that pretty much was the, also the announcement, so we doubled that up. I skipped it on you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Sorry about that. Okay, pending business, I'm going to, for the sake of making this process roll like it kind of did last week, which was nice, I'm gonna make the motions for the next items. These were items that were introduced at our last board meeting, and so they're up for adoption at this point. So, I'll start out with pending business. I make the motion to adopt ordinance number 462 to amend the Highland Charter Township Code of Ordinances regarding the ignition, discharge, or use of fireworks to conform to state law.
Support.
Moved and supported. Vote please.
I vote yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, motion to adopt ordinance number 463. Charter Township of Highland Cost Recovery for Emergency Services Ordinance Amendment.
Support.
Moved and supported.
I had one
Question?
question on that. Do we still have a restriction on acreage for outdoor burning? 'Cause it's not in here it's not in here.
This one's cost recovery. It's cost recovery for the fire department, Mary, sorry.
Oh, which one was the?
You jumped ahead this
Yeah, I
time.
jumped ahead, yes, okay, never mind.
go stand in the corner, please. Of the meeting.
All right, we'll hold that question till the next one.
Okay. wait,
So,
no other question.
No other questions on that one? Vote please.
Mr. Salvia?
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, I move to adopt ordinance number 464 to amend the open burning regulations in Article 2 of Chapter 9 of the Code of Ordinances of the Charter Township of Highland to remove the burning permit requirement from while retaining open and outdoor burning restrictions, and to correct or clarify ordinance language.
I know what you're gonna say.
Hold on, we got a motion on the floor, so
Support.
it's moved and supported. Discussion.
Was that Judy?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Nothing's changed in the ordinance, other than they don't have to do a permit anymore. Everything's staying the same, the requirements for what's allowable to burn, what's not allowed to be burned, the size of the ring, the distance from properties, everything's staying the same. The only thing that was eliminated was the permitting process and the way you apply for a prescribed burn.
okay. I guess what I was looking for in it that I couldn't find, and maybe I'm just not reading, is, didn't he used to have have to have 5 acres or be in a large lot?
Oh, I know where you're going, and there was a, state of Michigan EPA had a rule, but that was a long time ago, and that's
Okay,
since been
that's-
rescinded. Ladies?
They rescinded, the different counties in the state of Michigan, they used to have, you weren't allowed to burn, open burn, but now they've allowed it. So now you can have, in small areas, you can have small confined open burns, campfires, food preparation, burning the season firewood. You're not supposed to burn yard waste in those. But as you start getting out into larger areas, you can burn, still no construction, which we run across a lot, no construction.
Right, and that's all,
material and things like that,
that's all in there. It was just, I thought there was a size limit, how many acres you had to have in order to have an outdoor fire.
Yeah, one time it was 3 to 5 acres or something.
See,
There used to be, but that
that's
was
what I
back
thought.
from the nineties, that was a recommendation by the state.
And that may have been more of an agricultural ground clearing type of an issue, but there's, as far as anything I've read, there's nothing
Okay.
anymore.
I just was curious,
Okay,
'cause I didn't
so-
see it in there. Thank you.
Have a vote on that, please?
All right, Mrs. McDonald?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, a motion to adopt ordinance number 465 to amend the Highland Charter Township Code to define and prohibit the sale to and purchase, possession and use by minors of tobacco products, nicotine products, and vapor products.
Support.
Moved and supported. Vote, please.
Mrs. Chenoweth?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, motion to adopt ordinance number 466 to amend the Highland Charter Township Code to change the title of Chapter 19, divide Chapter 19 into separate articles, place the existing sections in Article 1, and add new Articles 2 and 3 to establish requirements, standards, and regulations for access to and use of the public right-of-way for wireless facilities, to specify the permits required for construction of telecommunications and wireless facilities in a public right-of-way, and provide penalties for violations of the added articles.
What? Vote support.
Moved and supported. Vote, please.
All right, Mrs. Cooper?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
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 Motion carries.
Okay, item F, move to adopt resolution 19-16, establishing fees for wireless facilities, wireless support structures, and utility poles in the public right-of-way.
Support.
Moved and supported. Vote, please.
Let's see. I vote yes.
yes,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, item G, resolution, I move to adopt resolution 19-17, Charter Township of Highland, method of publication.
Support.
Moved and supported. Vote.
Let's see. Mr. Salvia?
yes,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. We're flying.
We are flying.
We're gonna take a 22-minute break. Catch up for the, just joking. So number 9, new business. Item A, consider proposed fire department staffing changes. So I'll just make the motion to consider proposed fire department staffing changes.
Motion to approve?
Approve. Thank you.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported. Any discussion?
I kind of hope Ken was kind of gonna give us one.
This has been a very passionate issue in my department. For the last budget year, anybody have any questions on what I presented in the request? First off. All right, here are no questions. It's been a very hot button topic. In 2017, we began providing 24-hour coverage to the community. Unfortunately, because we're a paid-on-call system, I have to restrict the number of hours that they can work on a monthly basis. As I tried to explain at the budget proposal for 2019, we're really at that point that in order to provide that staffing level, we had to make some changes. This is not the most efficient or ideal, but I think it was a compromise. Actually, this was a compromise that they brought to me during the budget proposal last year. So I thought to keep the emotions and keep things in check inside the department, I would take their recommendation from the previous budget year and implement it in this year's budget. There were a few tweaks to it. One of the big tweaks is the salary. That was a big concern. I think Ms. Chenoweth brought it up at the budget hearings that was a pretty low number. I know Mr. Howell also did too. I've squeezed our budget the most that I can get out of it right now. And I'm comfortable presenting it the way it's presented right now. In the next following pages, it has a job description, and there's a very colorful, pretty page that has the amount it'll cost and how it'll be funded, and we're still actually under budget, utilizing these two personnel for daily shift coverage, 6 days a week for the day shift schedule. So one will work a certain 3 days out of 7, the other work another 3 days out of 7. It still leaves a additional day of the month or week for paid on call to cover. This will help us evolve into tomorrow. We're having issues right now with training, like I wrote in my letter. We've been trying to get all of our staff compliant with MIOSHA regulations. MIOSHA Part 74 is specific to firefighters and the training required. We've identified what level is supervisor or line officer, supervisory, and administrative, and now we're trying to get them trained up to those levels according to the state. That's been a major task for our training chief right now, Jeff Paskowski. He spends countless hours at the station, plus he works a job at Ford Motor Company, or I'm sorry, General Motors. Whoa. Glad he's not here. And he still works a ton of shifts. He just can't do it alone, so this was a good compromise to help the staff, and also a good compromise to help our department become compliant. The other issue was the public act that was passed last year by the Lame Duck Senate, requiring the recertification or CE classes for firefighter certifications. Again, this is just something else that we'd be adding on top of Jeff, and he's already inundated as it is. So the request is, I think, pretty well spelled out. There were no questions over the letter. The funding is identified in our budget based on predictions for the end of the year. And unless you have any other questions, that's basically it. It's a compromise.
Ken, the rest of the time, they knew this was on the agenda tonight, and we don't have anybody in the audience. I thought that was significant that no one came, so.
They're not happy about it. They don't like the idea, but I think they understand that. Everybody agrees that 24-hour coverage is the best for the community.
Yep.
And we were just one injury or one person taking a job away from running into coverage on day shift. And over the past 6 months, we've lost 6 people on day shift. One took a job in Buena Vista, one took a job for University of Michigan, one moved up to Beaver Creek, one took a job with Oakland County, and then another one's off on injury right now. We're hurting.
And these positions, the 2 full-time positions, how will you go about filling those? Is there already somebody in mind that does this, or, I mean, how do you do, where do you go from there?
Based on the qualifications that are identified in the job description, we have one candidate in our department that's qualified, actually 2 candidates that may be qualified for the position, one for sure. The rest of the other position will have to come from outside.
All right. So we've got a motion and a support. And vote, please.
Mrs. McDonald?
No.
Mrs. Chenoweth?
Yes.
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 Oh, I jumped in the middle there. I was too excited. All right.
Motion carries.
On that note, meeting's adjourned.
Seriously?
That might be my shortest meeting ever.
17 minutes.
Wow.
You guys
And I went back.